Welcome back to this Let's Play series with Brighton. In this third episode, we have 3 Premier League games we're going to be getting through: Arsenal, Fulham and Bournemouth. I'm fairly sure it is. Now, in the last episode, we did pick up the first win of the season for Brighton, beating Nottingham Forest at home 1-0. In between the episodes, I have played West Ham in that cup replay. In the last episode, we somehow managed to get a replay against West Ham when we really didn't want to do it. So I've played that replay. We did lose it. I completely rotated our whole side except for Moises, and that was due to the fact we didn't have any other players. So everyone got rotated. So going into this game against Arsenal, everybody is fully fit. Moises is 89%, but I'm willing to start him on that fitness level because he's such a crucial player for the squad. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this game played. Then I still think we need to be looking at a striker. I still desperately think we need that. We have added a lot of depth in the midfield areas with Alan Campbell, Chisanko, and we've also signed Dilrusson on loan as well. And then Benevento came in as well, which was a pre-arranged one. So we have had a lot of depth in midfield. I just think we need that striker to come in. Okay, so let's get this game against Arsenal underway. I think we're going to go to the more defensive tactic. Just try to hold them correctly. Maybe we can counter them near the end. But I think if we go at them with everybody pushing high, our wing-backs getting forward and stuff, we're going to end up getting overrun. The media's been on our backs. Let's go out there and prove them wrong. We are at home. I am dropping to the more defensive of the two tactics, but it's still a fairly offensive tactic with 3 behind the striker. Do we get an early highlight? We're in the first minute, and we've actually got a penalty. There's me sipping my coffee before I have to start talking again. Penalty review. Penalty awarded. Well, happy days. Stepping up is going to be McAllister. And he tucks it away to make it Brighton 1, Arsenal 0. Now we are going to do a shout and we're going to praise them because we just went 1-0 up in the first minute, by the way. I mean, it says the second minute. The penalty was after 30 seconds, so I'm giving that as a goal in the first minute. Webster goes out to Tarek Lamptey. He goes forward to Solly March. Now I've took a risk playing Lamptey. Is that offside? Just let me breathe. Let me breathe a second. Oh my days, it's been given. Yeah, I was taking a risk with Tarek Lamptey not playing Veltman at right back. Because I assumed if we went 1-0 down, we could go the attacking tactic. But it's now Brighton 2, Arsenal 0. I'm going to encourage. I always try to encourage, fire up, demand more, or praise. Odd time I berate. In my Build a Nation save, we've just been knocked out of the cup. And I went a little bit crazy. I was throwing water bottles. I was doing the lot. Smith Rowe, though, first corner for Arsenal. Puts the corner in, middle of the box, cleared away. Comes back to him, edge of the box now. Tomiyasu to Saka over the bar. Come on. I'm going to fire us up. Oh no, everybody's unhappy about getting motivated by getting fired up. Come on, you can do it. Oh, don't speak to me like that. Right, come on. Sanchez to Webster. Across to Dunk. Forward in the midfield to Pascal Gross. To McAllister. To Sacido. To Solly March. This is good football by Brighton. Goes across to Trossard. Oh, he tries to pick out March. It is intercepted. Tarek Lamptey is running back, though. He does get back in position very quickly. Right, Kieran Tierney from left back now, but Tarek Lamptey intercepts. Goes inside to Dunk. To Sacido. Goes back to Sanchez. To Dunk. Can we please not pass it back and forwards in our own box? I get scared. Saka. Don't foul. Get to half-time 2-0 up. Come on. Into the second half now. Still 2-0. Pascal Gross with a free kick out wide. He's going to put it hopefully under that penalty spot area. It goes a little bit deeper to Danny Welbeck. Headed across. Dunk! He's hit the bar. Lewis Dunk had an opportunity to make it 3-0 Brighton. He hits the bar. Tarek Lamptey. Oh, the highlight's done. Come on. We're coming up to the hour. Trossard is struggling massively fitness-wise. So I would like to make that change. Let's see this set piece played out. Saka with the corner in. Back post. Headed across. No, it's cleared. Miss saw what was happening there. Blocked by Trossard. Good job, Leandro. Come on, run. Keep going. Plays it forward. McAllister is tackled. Tomiyasu goes all the way back to Ramsdale. To Gabriel. Come on. See the highlight out. Thomas goes back. Ramsdale to Gabriel. Keep passing around in defence. We're 2-0 up. Ball over the top. Saka's going to get there, is he? He does. Good ball. Saka now on his left foot. Puts it inside Gabriel Jesus. Oh, Sanchez. Sanchez tried to make the save, but he just didn't get his hand on it. Okay, so Trossard's struggling. So we're going to take him off. And I think we're going to bring on this kid here who will play as a winger. He's naturally a winger. I'm going to bring on Adam Lallana for McAllister, who's on a yellow, and I want to make sure we are pressing well. And Tarek Lamptey I'm going to take off for Veltman. I'm just going to add that bit of extra defence. I just think when we're playing this more standard 4-2-3-1, I'm going to just encourage us. Just waste a bit of time sometimes when you can. I know there's half an hour to go, but I'm not telling them to waste time every time they look at a ball. I'm just telling them sometimes waste time. Adam Lallana to Webster, to Pascal Gross. Nouri now down on the left-hand side. Cuts inside. Long ball forward, weirdly. I don't feel like that was the correct option there, Nouri. Right, Smith Rowe turns. Keeps turning. Tomiyasu to Saka. He's getting himself forward. Goes back to Tomiyasu. Ball across to Saka. Oh, where's the keeper going? It's 2-2. Please be offside. Please be offside. I don't think he is, but please be offside. So I look at him given he's offside lines. I like that. That's something I've not seen before. Goal is awarded. Shit. 2-2. 2-2. We're playing against a team who's one of the best teams in the league. Moise Caicedo as well after playing 2 games recently. We'll bring on Campbell in that ball midfielder alongside Pascal Gross. I'm not going to go attacking unless we lose here. Just because I feel like we would then open ourselves up to them. Right, Smith Rowe. Just wide. Like if you said before the game, would I take a point? Then yes, I would. We still have the players on the pitch to snatch the win. But I don't want to go crazy attacking and lose the point. Right, come on. We're into the added time now. It's Brighton 2, it's Arsenal 2. 2 goals in the second half for Arsenal so far. Ooh, almost a third. But I think the whistle is going to go. They have time for the corner. Oh my days. Please get it away. Clear it away. Tomiyasu now. Tackle by Campbell. If you offered me a draw before, I would have took it. So that's what I've said. At the end of the day, a 2-2 at home to Arsenal when we bottom of the league, we have to be taking that kind of a point. We have to. So I'm fairly pleased with that. So yeah, we didn't do amazing, but we got a point, which keeps us moving in the right direction. Southampton also got a point. So I feel like it's even more important that we didn't drop 9 points behind them. So now our next game is on I think it's on the 3rd, away to Brentford, which they are 9 points clear of us. But away from home to a side like Brentford's going to be very tough. Very tough. They are a very good side. And we are still lacking that striker. Now, Ivan Toney's suspended for their next game. Is that against us, or do they have a game in between? No, they have Man United. Oh, they have Man United in the FA Cup coming up. Just wondering if someone like Ivan Toney or Danny Ings, someone like that, could be a great option. And then Danny Welbeck would then drop to the backup. 14-18 finishing. He's got good work rate, good teamwork, good determination, decent pace and acceleration. he's just a solid player, isn't he? Who have we scouted? Scouted players. Let's go position. Let's go attacker. These are players who we've scouted. I want to also go to general. I want to go to languages spoken as English. I want to make sure we're in the correct position here for getting players who can come in and do a job straight away. The names are behind here, so let's switch them around so you guys can see the names. I'm just wondering if, as you can see here, the value of people isn't insanely high. Is there anybody who stands out who could come and step in? Troy Deeney. There you go. Sign Troy Deeney. João Pedro from Watford. Joe Gelhardt, Chris Wood. But João Pedro, I don't think... Like, he's all round fairly decent. 21 years old. But the problem is I don't think he would come in and rip up trees for us. Who's top goal scorer at the minute? Vogsamer from Millwall, who is a 5'10", very strong, very good in the air German striker. He's currently injured for 2 to 8 days. That's not bad. See, should we be taking punts at people like this? People who are good in the air, work hard, good determination. Just a very, very solid player, and he's top goal scorer in the Championship at the minute. Can he step up and grab us some goals in the Premier League? My only worry there is this guy pretty much the same? Good strength, not as good in the air, but good finishing, good bravery, good determination. Not as good work rate, etc. But so he's top goal scorer. Who's second? Akpom is second top goal scorer for Middlesbrough. Then you have Edebayo from Luton is the third top goal scorer. But again, I don't think he's not an improvement on Danny Welbeck. That's the issue we've got there. Top in the Championship is Burnley. Top striker is an on loan player. Do you have Ashley Barnes, who, in terms of someone who would work very hard, Ashley Barnes ticks the boxes. But unfortunately, he's not a natural goal scorer. And just think, if we had a natural goal scorer, we could potentially do something really good here and do a great escape. What do we do? Let's continue. Now I'm just browsing around the leagues to see who top goal scorers and stuff in the leagues are. Moussa Dembele is top goal scorer in France. Now, former Celtic striker, does know where the back of the net is, great composure, great pace and acceleration, could be a good pressing forward to just keep chasing people. Stamina's not the best, but I think he could do the job. Low value as well, so we can afford him. I am going to put a cheeky 8.75 bid in. Ben Yedder from Monaco is definitely an option, but unfortunately he's not for sale and he has a very high wage, so we're not going to be able to afford that kind of wage anyway. Another player I would think of is someone who I've just been watching on a transfer deadline series. So I know he speaks English because he was speaking it on that series. Let's have a look, shall we? Where is he? Luis Openda, the Belgian international. Value 4.8 to 9.2. Just had an insane time of Vitesse. He's not the best, is he? Good pace and acceleration again, though. Composure lets him down. What about in Holland? Who is tearing up the league there? Luke de Jong. Nope, let's continue. So West Brom just came in for Benevento, the new guy we brought in. Well, we didn't bring him in. But they wanted to offer him a fringe player. I mean, he's a fringe player for us, so he might as well stay here. Okay, so Leon want 11 million up top, 10 million over 2 installments, 5 million each, and 1.8 million after 10 goals. Well, I'm removing that. And I'll tell you what, if you can take that down to 6, and we take that up to 13.5. I'd rather get most of it on now. I know we're not continuing this save after the 6 months, but I still want to leave Brighton in a very solid position. So I want to sign players who are going to be able to do a job for them. I want to just, develop correctly. Now, I did scout this guy because he was top goal scorer in Serie B. So I was curious how decent he looked. He's alright. I don't think he's good enough. Oh, man. Dembele doesn't want to come to us. Why wouldn't you want to come to bottom of the league Brighton? Oh, who's top goal scorer in the second tier? Alexandra Mendy. Good strength. No, his mentals disappoint me. Please tell me Please tell me we are gonna find a striker, because at the minute I'm very concerned we're gonna end up in that bad position of not fixing the position which I feel like we need to fix. Who we getting recommended here, striker wise? Juan Mata from Galatasaray we're getting suggested. How much wage is he on? Like, someone like that coming in to just fix us for the next 6 months would be nice. Not gonna lie. Like, imagine him coming off the bench for the last 30 minutes of games. I'll give you $500,000 for Juan Mata. All day long. That's a mini survival transfer. Who are we getting recommended? We're getting Fastnacht from Young Boys of Bern. We know everything about him as well. Good work rate, good teamwork, determination, anticipation, good finishing. Well, average finishing, average composure, good decisions, 14 decisions. First touch technique, stamina for him, pace. He's a decent player. We are getting recommended someone fairly decent here. The only issue is he's 29. But as a striker, as a pressing forward, off the ball, teamwork, work rate, anticipation, everything is where you want it. Come on, let me have him. Let me have him. 7.75. That's a good amount. Don't be greedy. Discuss with the agent. Yeah, he would want to come. Okay, that's nice. I should have done that with Dembele, shouldn't I? Rodrigo Gomez from Braga. Nope, not even close to as good. And Brandy Barcelona. No, I like his hair though. Okay. Leicester want to loan McAllister, and they want an optional future fee of 16 million. No. He's slightly interested in negotiating, but he'd rather look elsewhere. No. You want to come in here. Look, improve attackers. That's literally what I'm doing with you, mate. That's the exact reason I'm bringing you in, is to play as our striker. So, okay, Juan Mata. He wants a 1-year contract. I think we can do that, because at the end of the day, he's going to be an insane mentor as well for some other people. If you get 10 assists, I'll give you... If you get 15 assists, I'll give you 200k. Because that's 15 goals. And that could be the difference between staying up and going down. All day long. And I just feel like this type of player with his ability... Oh my days. Ha! He's agreed to come, so it'll be like an 18-month contract. Them two additions could be it. I decided against Timur Pukki because I thought, no, he's not going to do it. But Juan Mata in this position, and then dropping McAllister back into central mid as probably a centre midfielder on support, I think he could do a decent enough job in. He's definitely better than Pascal Gross. And Pascal Gross will drop in onto the bench. So then it's Caicedo and McAllister with Mata in front. But then also we have the ability of Caicedo, McAllister and Campbell. We stand to give ourselves options. But good options as well. I mean, we can't seem to find a goalkeeper. Like, I'm asking you to go anywhere. Like, you think you'd find at least one. Just one. I'm trying to decide how big these two games are. Bournemouth 11, Brentford. Both away from home. Like, them games are huge. It's just There's no question about it. It's like the big games. Ricardo Pereira is transfer listed. When he first came into Leicester, he was so good. And I do think it is just due to the fact of the amount of injuries he's had. But he had a couple of proper long-term injuries, didn't he? If it wasn't for them, he would be one of the best right-backs in the Premier League. No question about that. I'm just checking who's on the transfer list. Obviously, clubs get this from... sorry about that. A phone call from someone trying to sell me electricity. Yeah, I was just curious to see if there's anyone stood out on the transfer list who was like an experienced, top-quality player. But no, I think we'll stick to the two we're bringing in. Juan Mata and the striker, who I can't remember exactly what his name was. Good job, mate. Where are we going to strengthen? No comment. I'm not telling you where I think we need strength, because that upsets the players in that position. Chelsea Brighton's been moved. That's okay. We can accept that. Get it further away from us. Let us focus on our Brentford and our Bournemouth games coming up, because they are big games. So this is who we are linked to. We're linked to Fasnash, who we're bringing in. New striker, Juan Mata, new attacking mid. And we're linked to Charlie Taylor, the left back, as well. We've got two decent left backs, so that I'm going to completely say is not going to happen. Tottenham won Trossard and McAllister, and also Tolaj is going to Hellas Verona on a free. We're not going to take part in transfer deadline there, because the two deals I want, we've already got the contracts in for. So at the minute, it's, yeah, just get them deals done and I'm happy. Juan Mata's got his contract. That's an insane one there. As an advanced playmaker, you just know he is going to set up some chances. It's just going to happen, isn't it? So let's go down. Let's find Juan Mata. Put him in the attacking midfield position. Go to advanced playmaker on support. And it's just beautiful. Like, star rating, he's not as good. But we just know he's as good. It's basically as simple as that. Star rating, he's not as good. It's like, but we know he's good. In this more defensive tactic, can McAllister be a ball midfielder properly? I think he can, looking at his attributes. We are playing him on support as well. It's only the marking lets him down. Apart from that, he can do a job. Because I do think against Brentford, we are also going to start with this away tactic. Oh, yes, the striker's got a work permit. Oh, happy days. I think we are going to... Oh, he doesn't speak... Sure, he came with they spoke English. Okay, well, we've got to take the risk. We've now got to take the risk and hope he learns it quickly. Paul, that is an absolute rookie mistake. He's also injured for 6 days still, so he is going to miss Brentford. But that's okay, it gives him a chance to settle at the club a little bit. Juan Mata has been in the country before, so we can just throw him straight in. Oh, this could be a game changer. Webster picking up a 3-week injury. Okay, that's why he's injured. He's just picked it up. I thought he wasn't injured when I was signing him. West Ham want March. That's not going to happen. Wigan want Billy Clark. Yeah, just take him. Just take him. And Mets want Evan Ferguson on loan, but it's a fringe player. It's like, no. Okay, we've lost one of our defenders, so we do need to look at bringing in a defender. Konza is transfer listed at Aston Villa. Will they let us have him on loan for the season? We do need to adjust our wage budget, which is a bit bloody annoying. Okay, transfer budget's quite high, so let's go to 20 million. We're currently spending 1.5. So let's go to players. No, players. Scouted players. We need central defender. And Vestergaard's another option as well. He's only 2 million. Like, now. The thing is, his pace, I think, lets him down. What's Konza's pace? And he's only 25. Yeah, I think what we do is we put in a loan offer. They want us to pay half his wages. An option to buy at 12.5. Is that it? yeah, that's all they want. I'm happy with that. 35k. We don't have to sign him if he doesn't do well. I mean, it's a last-minute transfer. Normally with these last-minute transfers, you end up getting absolutely your eyes pulled out. But that, I think, is a fairly decent deal. I do just want to, if we're going to like the first-team squads, you normally get to see if somebody has threw in a transfer request. I'm just wondering if any of the big boys, players, have turned around and said, you know what, I want to leave. Victor Lindelof, for example, wants to leave. Fred is transfer listed for 1.9 million. I know what you're saying. At this point, we're just throwing out transfer bids to anyone. But 1.9 million for Fred. He's 29. He's a Brazilian international. I don't think that's a bad deal if we can secure that. I don't think that's a bad deal. Okay, so Konza's coming on loan. I thought how many loans can you have from the Premier League? And I'm guessing you can have as many as you want, but right, I'm hoping Duncan uses his left foot. He can. He's reasonable with it. Konza's actually reasonable with it as well. Now we do have Veltman as well. Who can Veltman? Yeah, Veltman's actually better. So we will play Veltman, and Konza will be our backup. So at least we have got another backup. And we do have this young kid who we've got on loan from Chelsea, but I think when we're battling to survive, we need stability in this team, experience. Look at this, by the way. Could this be up there as one of the best deals you're going to witness? 1.9 million we signed them for. If we get relegated, we'll sell you for 8 million. I mean, this could be a last-minute transfer deadline day legendary deal. Okay, he's a centre-back stroke left-back. Who wants him? See, no, fringe player. I'm not going to send someone out on loan to be on a fringe player. At that point, he might as well stay with us. Fred? Okay, that's one midfielder too many. 100% agree. 100% agree, it's one midfielder too many. But that extra midfielder is of a different quality to some of the other players we've got. And now, and bear in mind that he naturally plays his ball midfield on support defend role, he is going to slot in beautifully to this team. No question about it. No question about it. So Fred, you're going to start on the bench instead of Benevento. We don't need two wingers on the bench. Because I think Moise Caicedo and Fred in central mid away from home, with maybe someone like McAllister as a presser away from home could be the option, you know. So we go with personalised support. But when Madder plays, it's a playmaker. Because then I'm just thinking, when they cross the line, we trigger press really hard because we have a good, hard-working team. I like. Do I want to press too much? I like the idea of pressing as much as we can. At the same time, maybe just more often, and just having them two in centre mid will offer us that bit extra. Okay. Let's get forward to this Brentford game. Top target recommendation: Declan Rice. Well, I mean, obviously, but he is wanted by Arsenal and PSG. So let's settle down, please, my other members of staff, and maybe don't suggest people who we can actually sign. Okay, so here we are, Brentford versus Brighton. Yeah, we're going to go with the more defensive of the two. So we're going Sanchez, Nori, Dunk, Veltman, Lamptey, Caicedo and Fred in midfield, McAllister in that attacking mid, Trossard, March and Welbeck. Is Sully March the weak link, or are we thinking that just because Sully March isn't one of them amazing standout players, if you know what I mean? He's only got 12 goals in 236 games. Bit of a worry. Now, I do wonder if maybe this guy could step in and do something in this game, see how he does. Let's give him a game. Give him a game, see what happens. Okay, Fred, you're going to be number 16. Cons is going to be number 37. Juan Mata is going to be number... I want him to be number like 8 or something. You're going to be number 71, which makes number 8. Go out there and give the fans the money's worth. Here we go. Come on. Brentford versus Brighton. I do see Ivan Toney is not starting for them. First highlight. Fred gets it forward, but it's intercepted. Now Lewis Potter on the right-hand side for Brentford goes back to defence to Janssen. Janssen on a yellow goes inside Christopher Ayer. Goes forward again to Nørgaard. Out wide to Lewis Potter. Goes back to Roslev. Forward Lewis Potter made the overlap, and he is now in. Just puts it wide. Just puts it wide. Almost Brentford 1, Brighton 0. I'm just going to fire the team up and see if that can just give them that bit of motivation. And no, it doesn't. Fire them up. Made them all sad. Who'd have thought it? Motivating people could be so bad. Right. Pinnock now in central defence to Ayer. To Navarro, who's the striker in this game for Brentford, who has put it away. And Sanchez again. Again, the ball just goes straight through his hands. Like, what is going on? We are going to go more attacking, but it literally went straight through his hands. I don't understand how many goals we can concede where our goalkeeper literally just doesn't have the strength to save the ball. You've been terrible so far. Sort it out. We are going to go attacking. And we are going to up our tempo as well. We are really, really going to get in on them here in the second half. I'm going to take off Fred for Pascal Gross. Just, I'm thinking fitness-wise. And McAllister I'm going to take off for Juan Mata. And we are going to introduce him as the playmaker. And I think that's it for the half-time changes. 2 changes. Pascal Gross and Juan Mata on for McAllister and Fred. Right, Damsgaard now. Set piece for Brentford. Cleared away by Caicedo. Navarro wins it, but we do intercept the play now. We are breaking. We are breaking. On the counter, we just give it away. Unbelievable. Right, Novi now. Down left-hand side. We do go into their half again. Make the pass. He does make the pass to Trossard. Trossard, put a good ball in. He puts in Danny Welbeck. Oh, Danny Welbeck. Doesn't get the shot away. Right, set piece now. Brighton, put the set piece in. Clear it away. We are going to get another chance. Oh, we do. Dunk. Yes! Lewis Dunk. Yes! Brighton 1. Brentford 1. Well, Brentford 1, Brighton 1. If we're doing it technically. Come on. Lewis Dunk on the rebound after the corner. If you do want to see my corner setup, I have released a video on the channel in the guide section for how to score more goals from corners. On the actual corner or rebounds. Pinnock now though for Brentford. Whips it in. All the way back. Lewis Dunk does get away. Damsgaard now though. Christopher Ayer. Don't foul. It just looked like it was going in the whole time, didn't it? Just looked like it was going in the whole time. Brentford 2, Brighton 1. Danny Welbeck is playing a 6.2. Maybe he knows we've just signed a striker to replace him. Our front, them 3 are not doing too bad now. No, with a 6.1. Do we have our backup left back on the bench? We don't. Lamptey is not playing the best. Wrench I'm going to bring on. I want fresh legs on one of the full back positions, so we've done it. I'm actually going to just go all out attack because at the end of the day, if we lose 4-1, goal difference at this point in my situation doesn't matter. We need the points. So I'd rather throw everybody forward and try to see if we can get the equaliser. Just we need to get back into this. You've got 20 minutes, team. Come on. Norrie's playing a 5.9 at left back. And now we've gone all out attacking. There's literally nothing happening. We're going to demand more. Come on, get back into it. Deep free kick for Brentford. They do play it short, so they are playing out from the back here. Can we press and win it back? Christopher Ayer. Thought we were winning it back, but unfortunately the tackle didn't stick. They still have the ball in defence though. Christopher Ayer, we do win it back now, but we don't get the second ball. Come on. Janet, Pinnock. They go over the top. Oh, we give a penalty away. Like, our tackling and our defending is just beyond ridiculous. Like, there's no need to just, like, watch the ball as it's coming over you. Then foul in that position. 3-1 it's going to be here because, well, Sanchez is about as good in goal as me, it seems, with his ability to save anything. Yep, Brentford 3, Brighton 1. The team who was just outside relegation, 9 points clear of us, now are going 12 points clear. 12 points clear, that's a tall order. It's a tall order to try to close that many points down. Pascal Gross plays it over the top. Trossard, though, tucks it away. If he's not offside there, then we've got one back very quickly. Going to click encourage. Goal awarded. Okay, 3-2. 3-2. Nothing's going to happen now. In a game where a team is desperately trying to get back into it, you're telling me no single highlight would happen in the last 7 minutes of the game? Going to try to keep them motivated by like just saying, oh, it's unlucky, come on, we keep going. But at that point, you're dying to throw shit at them. Right, we are going to go with the more attacking tactic for this this game coming up now because we need to, basically. I am going to drop Norrie because he was shocking in that game. Undav is out for 2 to 3 weeks with the big C, I'm guessing. It says flu. 2 to 3 weeks. We can assume it's the big C, which we all know what that is. So we are 11 points behind Southampton now. After these teams have picked up a few points. We need... Do we have a game in hand? No. We need to beat Bournemouth. We need to beat Bournemouth just to see... Joshua Duffer scored 4 goals in that game. Fair play to him. 17 years old. One for the future. One for the future. Yeah, we need to do it. We need to somehow beat Bournemouth. Then what's next? The next game is Fulham at home as well. So, come on. That Brentford game. It's just, again though, goalkeeper mistake. You can't save a shot. And then you've conceded a goal. Then you're on the back foot trying to get back into it. Okay, so we're going with a more attacking tactic. Undov's injured, but we are going to put our new striker on the bench. Hopefully he can come on and create something. Fitness-wise, everybody's good, so I'm happy with that. He didn't really do anything, did he? I'll tell you what, let's give him another game. Give him another game, see what he can do. So our new striker is going to be coming off the bench, wearing the number 9. Hopefully scoring a goal when he comes off the bench. Right. Go out there and give the fans the money's worth. This is a South Coast derby. Bournemouth versus Brighton. Okay, let's just encourage them. Seems to be 20 minutes in, I might just fell asleep. Okay, Sanchez to Dunk. Is this the first proper chance we're going to get? Come on, we're down left-hand side. We go forward to Trossard. He loses the ball with his first touch. McAllister wins it back, though. Plays it to Danny Welbeck, who then loses it. But Fred to Trossard. Come on, Trossard. Create something. Create something. Ball across. Sacido. Curls it. Oh, just wide. Just wide. But the first proper opportunity, the first proper highlight, does fall to us. But now Bournemouth come forward. Down there, right-hand side, but we do intercept it. Veltman to Lamptey. Right, Tarek Lamptey driving forward. Tarek Lamptey still driving forward. Come on. Whips it across. It's rebounded everywhere, and we took it away. Alexis McAllister makes it Bournemouth 0, Brighton 1. Come on. Come on. Lamptey driving forward there was in... Oh, shit, I berated them, didn't praise them. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wanted to say good job. I wanted to say good job. Get through to half-time. Please get through to half-time and I will lick you clean to make you happy. 1-0 at half-time. Pump fists. Hands on hips. No, hands in pockets. I'm delighted. There we go. There we go. Now they're going out happy. I can just explain it was a misunderstanding when I abused them. Right, 35 minutes to go. Danny Welbeck's coming off. Our new signing is coming on. And I think actually I might do it through here. Because I'm going to take off Fred for one matter. And do this. And do that. So we're getting somebody who's going to get on the ball. And Solly Marsh can come on as well. So there's 3 positive, good changes. Like, all 3 of these are players who can do a good job. Newcastle have beaten Man City, by the way. Haaland scored in the 85th minute, but they didn't manage to get back into it. When I encourage, does encourage work? Encourage works, except for Trossard, who was fuming at it. Okay, come on, get me to the 10 minutes to go mark, and we can try to see this game out. We're gonna go to this. Then we're going to drop the tempo and play for set pieces. Sassedo's on a yellow now, so I'm going to bring on Campbell. And I'm also going to bring on Konza for his debut at right back. So that's the changes we've made there with 10 minutes to go. We're going to go to cautious now with 8 minutes to go. At 5 minutes to go, we're going to give... No, we're going to give a shout of focus. And we're going to go defensive. And now we're going to go very defensive for the last couple of seconds of added time. Come on, get me the win. Get me the win. Get in there! Come on! Come on! Konza makes his debut. Blah, 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 blah. Press conference. We will just... blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't swim for anyone. Come on. So, if I switch it upside down, we are on 14 points now. 1-2 drew 8, lost 13. We are 5 points behind Nottingham Forest, 6 points behind Crystal Palace, 8 points behind Southampton. And we next play Fulham at home, which we need to... I mean, it's obvious, but we need to win. Got Fulham at home, because then we've got Chelsea away, then Leeds and Aston Villa both at home. So we need to beat Fulham, because I would like, in these 4 games, for us to possibly secure 7 points. 7 points from 4 games. That could potentially bring us in within 3 or 4 points of safety with all of these games left, including the likes of Southampton there, Crystal Palace there. So we've got 2 of the bottom 4 in the last 2 games of the season. But if you look, we've got some tough games coming up as well, so we need to do it. In the next episode, we are going to play 4 games because there's no transfers, etc. to do. So 4 matches in the next video. Thank you for watching. I've been Paul, also known as the Northman, and this is the mini-series where we try to save Brighton.